Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Mina ex-listener, and yeah. The weatherman was a lying coward. Well, that's what you wanted to tell yourself. But you knew in all sense of rationality that weather predictions were nothing more than predictions. With a despair-filled heart, you laid flat on your stomach towards the window. The rain clouds had already swallowed the sun and exterminated every trace of blue sky that you were promised before you'd even woken up. With a heavy sigh, you removed yourself from the comfort of your bed, longing for the extra soft, plush fabric merely seconds after you left. The whole day had been planned out. You were going to take your lovely, powdered, pink-skinned girlfriend to the park, have a delightful picnic, lay on your backs, holding hands and taking turns describing what clouds looked like to each other, have a passionate kiss or two, and just have fun with each other. But thanks to Mother Nature, everything was going to go to waste. The sandwiches would probably be enjoyed by you and your dog, and in your full sadness, you demolish all 12 carefully decorated cupcakes by yourself. Tears threatening to sting your eyes, you retrieved your cell phone from the depths of the mess of your blankets, pillows, and stuffed animals that were your bed, and called her. "Good morning, listener," she greeted, just as cheery as ever. "Sleep well? Have any good dreams?" "Good morning, babe," you started, trying to mask the sadness in your voice. "I slept pretty okay, I guess. Not feeling too good this morning, though." "Oh, what? Why not?" With a deep sigh, you told her to look out the window and bear witness to the storm brewing, threatening to burst at any moment and flood the world. "Well, we shouldn't let some bad weather get in the way. You can still come over, or I can come over to your place, whichever is easiest. We don't have to completely cancel, just switch the plans around a bit. You know what? Don't even try to argue. I'm putting on a jacket and I'm leaving right now. I love you!" With a solid click, the call had ended before you could protest, return her love, or even tell her to be safe on her way over. So, you sent it all in a text, hoping she'd read it. She only lived 10 minutes away by foot, so you needed to get ready as soon as you could. In a hurry, you brushed your teeth, hair, picked up the clothes you'd worn that week and neglected to put in the clothes basket, lit a few candles as well as some incense, made your bed, and began to brew some tea on the stove. It was the first time Mina was going to see your room. You needed to make a good impression. After some finishing touches, you traded the moon bunny pajamas you were wearing for something a bit less casual. A black tank top now hugged the upper half of your frame. Loose gray sweatpants hung low on your hips. This was the most casual but most attractive outfit you could find. Turning to your dog, an adorable beagle named Moo Moo, you held out your arms and did a spin. "Well, Moo, what do you think?" As usual, the dog picked her head up, blinked once, shifted to get more comfortable, and tried to go back to sleep. You huffed impatiently. "You're no help," you grumbled at her. She didn't seem to care. As you were taking the tea from the stove, a knock erupted from the door, causing you to break into a sprint immediately, throwing it open. In the low light of whatever sun was left, your beautiful, amazing, gorgeous girlfriend graced your presence, also adorning a pair of sweats and a t-shirt, spotted with random raindrops sporadically. You threw your arms around each other and she picked you up, swinging you in a brief circle, planting enchanting kisses all over your face, making you giggle and blush until your cheeks were the color of her skin before your lips met each other's. Right there on the sidewalk, as a light drizzle began to shower you both. With a broad smile stupidly pastured across her face, you intertwined both of your fingers and gave a tight squeeze. "Come on, let's get inside." As soon as you both stepped inside the threshold of your home, the downpour began, completely, unyieldingly, and unforgiving. "Whoa," Mina sighed breathlessly. "It's really coming down, isn't it?" The rain was slamming against the window, almost deafeningly. It wasn't long before a massive bolt of lightning lit up the sky, followed by thunder that sounded like Zeus himself had clapped his hands together. I made some tea," you said. "You wanna make a cup or watch the lightning for a while?" She clapped her hands together excitedly. "Yeah, listener, that sounds awesome." Inside your kitchen, you brought out 2 mugs, milk, and honey. As you prepared the tea, Mina wrapped her arms around you from behind, burying her face into your hair. "Oh, listener, your hair smells so good," she cooed. Your face immediately flushed with warmth, coloring it to the deepest shade of pink it had ever been. Mina," you sputtered nervously, then did your best to regain your composure. "Well, it was that one that you got me on this brand of hair care." "I know, I'm glad I did," she giggled into your neck. Very much unlike you, she preferred more milk and honey with her tea, whereas you could drink it straight and be more than satisfied. Could she even smell the herbs and aromas with her face nuzzled against you like that? Finishing stirring her mug, she reluctantly detached herself from you and took the warm clay glass in both of her hands, hugging it tight, still trying to recover from the chill of the rain. "Thanks, babe," she said, planting a firm kiss on your cheek. Despite the cold rain, her skin was just as warm as always. Once outside again, you both took your place in the wicker chairs on the porch. When you weren't taking sips from the warm mugs of steaming tea, your hands were intertwined, oohing and awing in unison with each flash in the sky. Even after the thunder and lightning had stopped, the rain was relentless, with no signs of letting up, so you both went inside, to your room where you laid together on your bed. After flicking through the multitude of streaming subscriptions you had, playfully arguing about what to watch, you settled for a mediocre rom-com that you'd seen before but she wanted to watch, and within 30 minutes she had already fallen asleep. But you didn't mind at all. If anything, you were delighted. It was honoring knowing that she felt so comfortable next to you. One arm slung over you with her head on your chest. With a smile, you brushed her fluffy pink hair off her forehead and bent down to give a few soft, tender kisses. She was so beautiful, so soft, and all yours. So you didn't get the passionate makeout session in the meadow that you wanted, but this was just as good, if not even a little better. Alright, thank you so much for listening. Okay, so that's it for that video, and I just wanted to say thank you all so much for 3,000 subscribers. I know the last thing where I was like thanking you guys for subscribers was over like a message. I'm sorry I didn't put this at the beginning, but a few people had said that my intros are kind of long. I just like making them long because I like updating everybody on like what's going on. I also got like another comment that was like, oh, you should talk slower, and I want to apologize if anybody thinks I talk too quickly. It's just how my brain works, and I just talk really quickly. Either way, I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, and thank you so much for 3,000. I love you, and goodbye.